last stop for us in Italy. We are now handing over to Bryan Carter. You are going to be going through Greece.
Yes, and like many of you have been watching their fantastic reports across Italy from north to south. They've done amazing stories interviewing Italians from all walks of life. I just want to ask you, what were your main impressions, Elena?
Well, what we saw is that many Italians perceive migration still as a problem that has to be solved, and they feel abandoned by the other member states of the EU in managing the flux of migrants. But also one of the major issues is job opportunities, especially for young people. They feel that there are no opportunities left in the country. Politicians should do more. Many people, especially the young people, feel that they have to leave the country to find opportunities maybe abroad.
And as we know, Italians and European citizens are heading to the polls in just a few weeks for the EU elections. And here in Italy, it comes at a time when this government has been in power for less than a year. Jack, did you feel that the upcoming elections are more about judgment on this government, or it's actually about EU issues?
A bit of both. The government, especially the Five Star Movement, made a lot of promises to people in the country. So a lot of people feel upset that that hasn't come to fruition, and that might translate into the European Parliament elections. What's interesting is that in the last EP elections, 60% of people in Italy headed out to the polls to vote, so they will have a big say when it comes in May, we expect. Now, you're heading to Greece. Is there anything you're expecting to find?
Well, I'll be meeting up with Faye Dulcari from the Athens Bureau, and just like you, we'll be traveling across Greece from Igoumenitsa in the west all the way to Evros in the east. And like you, we'll be covering different stories and trying to find Greeks from all walks of life to ask them how they feel towards the current government, towards the economy, and especially towards the European Union.
Well, now then it's your turn to take the keys of the car, and we wish you good luck.
Thank you very much.
As they say.